Hello and welcome to another video on JD's Booze Reviews. Today we find out if this beer will quench my thirst. It is Quench, a 5.2% New Zealand Pale Ale from Burning Sky Brewery. Let's talk about the brewery, talk about the beer in a bit more detail and get it cracked open. So Burning Sky Artisan Brewers and Blenders, they are a brewery that was founded in 2013 and is kind of one of those well-renowned craft breweries. When you think of craft beer, when you think of craft breweries, Burning Sky is usually high up there on people's regards. And I've been able to try a few of their beers and they are very, very good. So I've got high hopes for this. Now looking at the can, it is looks to be brewed for their 10th birthday. So potentially a rebrew since we're in 2024 now, or potentially the last batch of the 2023 batch for their birthday. On the can, it boasts sort of notes of gooseberry, it features Nelson Sauvin, so it'll be sort of white winey, white grapes. So I think it's going to be a very enjoyable beer. So let's stop waffling on and let's get it poured into a glass. So, just missed the glass there completely and spilled it on the floor. It's fine. So pale ale, yeah, going to be quite pale in colour. And indeed that, quite cloudy, a little bit hazy, which is fine. That's kind of part and parcel, I feel like, these days. But yeah, that is a good looking beer. So on the nose, getting a nice citrus aroma, sort of, yeah, nice sort of tartness, with a hint of white wine, a hint of wine-like characteristics with that white grape flavour from the Nelson Sauvin. Yeah, citrusy, gooseberry, white wine, smells pretty darn good. Yeah, let's give it a taste. That's definitely first quenching. That is so easy drinking. That is tropical, citrus, a little bit tart, like I could smell the sort of gooseberry level with that dryness of a white wine. Very, very tasty indeed. A little bit of bitterness there, which is nice, and a pale ale has a bit of bitterness. That is, yeah, bringing that bitterness quite nicely. It doesn't overpower anything. The nice dryness of the Nelson Sauvin hop, the white wine characteristics, again, isn't overpowering. Sometimes, I'm not a white wine drinker, but sometimes when beers use Nelson Sauvin, it can be a little bit too much like wine, or too white wine-like, too white grapey. It's got a nice balance because of the other hops that are in there. I'm not sure, I'll have to read the can in a sec. But that sort of citrus, gooseberry-like characteristic is definitely balancing between that white wine character. Let's grab the can. Okay. It features a Riwaka hop, which I've not heard of before. So I don't know what its characteristics like, and I don't think I've had a beer that's got it in it before. But if that is what's giving this sort of citrusy, gooseberry-like note, I'm a fan of this hop. Yeah, that is a very quaffable is the word that gets tossed around, but that is very quaffable. I can drink that very, very easily. I could session that very, very easily. It's not too overbearing. I watched a video the other day from the Craft Beer channel. Great channel, check them out. But their recent video, they talked about how breweries, craft beer, it's kind of on two sides of the fence. You've got the crazy side of, your pastry stouts and all that kind of stuff. And then you've got the more sensible side that are doing really true, faithful styles, but in a really, really good way. They don't often get shouted about, these decent, high quality, sort of no frills styles. But they're often the most drinkable. Like, I could easily sit in a pub that's got this on and have a few pints of this with no troubles. So, that is a really good beer. And if you can still get your hands on it, I would recommend getting it, because that is pretty fantastic. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.